Hello, welcome back to Mini Side Quest. This is part 2 of painting this model, and we're going to go into basically the sped up version of it. Alright, see you later. So that's his face. I think that's the best I'm gonna get because I'm overcorrecting and my hand's too shaky, so I'm gonna leave his face like this for now and I think it's okay. I think I'm gonna use this color for the rest of his clothing here, the bottom part, because it's kind of the same, and then I'll come in with the silver, and then when I do the shading and all of that, it will come together. It will look a lot better, but I think I'm going to use this color. It kind of looks similar to it. Yeah. going to use this color for the flasks because I think it'll make a nice blue. And then obviously once I'm done with the base colors, then I'll come in and do all the shading and stuff like that, so it will eventually look a little bit better. But I think I'm going to use this color for the flasks and that little thing at the bottom. Don't know what it's meant to be. We'll just cut that part out. Where's my... oh my goodness. Another fail. Okay, so I don't have the red that I'm supposed to paint this part of his head piece. So I've mixed, where is it? This armor gold color and this Bugman's glow color to make sort of a goldy browny color. And I'm just going to use that. And see how it turns out. Okay, so I've done a bit of that, the shading with this color, and I'm pretty happy with the results so far. So once that's dried, because it's got to dry a bit, I'm going to go in and start doing the dry painting to finish off the shading. Okay, so it's dried somewhat. I mean, the hair... sorry, it's not, well, I suppose it is hair, but the headpiece is not quite dry, but that's okay because I'm going to start doing the dry shading on the material parts of the model. Alright. Oh, and I think I'm going to try, I think I might use this one for the dry paint. This one, so it would be here. So this is the one I'm going to try and use for the dry paint for the material of the model. I'm going to use this brush. So I like this brush for the dry painting. So I think when the headpiece is dry, I might do the same as well to give it a bit of texture. So I think I'm going to move on to the black part of the shading, which would be the metal pieces and the armor and the weapons and all of that, and this little skull. And then I'll just then I'll just do a little overview and see where it needs more, and then I think we'll be done. Okay, so I think I'm done with this model, Knight-Incantor, and I think I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. I'll show you obviously the reference of what it's supposed to look like and what I managed to do, and I think I'm happy with how it turned out. So this is obviously the reference of what this model is supposed to look like, and this is what I've painted. There we go. There's no behind shot, but you know, there we go. So this is the completed piece, the model, and this model, Knight-Incantor. So I'm pretty pleased with how he turned out, considering I didn't have most of the paints I'm supposed to be using. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video and you want to continue with me on my little journey, please can you like and subscribe to my channel. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye.